Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into the empowering realm of self-coaching with You Coach You by Helen Tupper and Sarah Ellis. Published in 2022, this book is your personal playbook for achieving maximum career success and fulfillment. The authors, with their illustrious backgrounds at high-profile companies like Virgin, Microsoft, Barclays, and Sainsbury's, draw from their vast experiences to provide you with practical guides, introspective questions, and enjoyable exercises designed to transform you into your own best cheerleader and advisor. You Coach You is an essential read for anyone searching for happiness in their professional life, individuals feeling stagnant and seeking career growth, and those yearning to pivot and change their trajectory at work. Whether you're an entry-level employee or a seasoned executive, this book equips you with the tools to navigate the complexities of modern careers with confidence and autonomy. Join us as we unlock the strategies within these pages to help you become the coach you've always needed, the one that lives within you. You Coach You. How to overcome challenges at work and take control of your career. Introduction. Unlock your inner mentor. The self-coaching revolution begins with you. Imagine a world where you're the protagonist of your own story, your steps guided not by an external coach, but by the ultimate insider, yourself. This tantalizing prospect isn't just a daydream, it's within your grasp. Self-coaching is about taking the reins of your own development, and the guidance you need to excel is closer than you think. The idea of having a personal coach is incredibly appealing. Someone who applauds your achievements, gently nudges you back on track when you veer off course, and equips you with the tools to continue growing. However, professional coaching comes with its set of limitations, notably availability and cost. But here's the twist. You've got an untapped resource within you that's just waiting to be harnessed. By becoming your own coach, you're taking a step toward empowerment. Picture this. No more waiting on someone else's schedule, no more one-size-fits-all advice. You have the most insightful, personalized feedback because nobody knows you better than you. Ready to embark on this journey? Gear up to master the art of self-coaching. Your guide to muting the naysayer within. We all have that voice, the inner critic that loves to highlight our flaws and question our capabilities. Wrestling with this voice can be exhausting and discouraging, but reflect on this. Every coach's dream is to have an athlete that's receptive to constructive feedback and willing to push beyond their limits. What if you could transform your inner critic into a constructive voice of reason? To start silencing that detractor, reframing your thoughts is key. Instead of allowing it to declare that a setback is a failure, urge it to evaluate what lessons the experience holds. Acknowledge the voice, but take charge with positivity and motivation. Crafting your circle of champions. No successful coach works in isolation, and neither should you. Surrounding yourself with a supportive inner circle is critical. These are your confidants, your sounding boards, and your cheerleaders rolled into one. Who makes it into your inner realm is a crucial choice. The people you select should embody specific qualities: positivity, honesty, and an unyielding belief in your potential. These individuals are not yes men. On the contrary, they challenge you constructively, offering fresh perspectives and insights that propel your growth. Remember, the right support system is a beacon of encouragement during your self-coaching voyage, managing your monkeys and mastering delegation. In your quest to become a sterling self-coach, you'll inevitably face the challenge of prioritization. The analogy of managing your monkeys refers to the tasks that clamber for your attention, each with its own set of demands. To thrive, you need to pinpoint your priorities and discern what to tackle, what to delegate, and what to defer. This involves taking a hard look at what's essential for your progress and what can be handled by others. Strategic delegation not only frees up your time for the most critical tasks, but also empowers those around you by trusting them with responsibilities. This exercise is a delicate balance of knowing your strengths and acknowledging where others can step in to make the overall outcome even better. In this self-coaching expedition, always remember that your most reliable mentor resides within. By silencing your inner critic, cultivating a nurturing inner circle, and managing your priorities astutely, you'll be on the fast track to not just meeting your goals, but surpassing them. Now take the whistle, wear the cap. It's your turn to coach you to triumph. Part 1. Embrace the adventure, navigating the twists and turns of a non-linear career path. If the phrase corner office conjures up visions of career success, you're not alone. It's a symbol that has long been associated with achievement and upward mobility. Along with the promise of promotions and the image of climbing the corporate ladder, these concepts have traditionally defined our professional aspirations. But hold on a minute. It's time for a paradigm shift. The conventional career ladder, with its clear upward progression, is becoming a relic of the past. In the modern world, as we learn from Helen Tupper and Sarah Ellis's influential book, You Coach You, the journey to career fulfillment is rarely a straight climb. Instead, it resembles a scenic, meandering path through the countryside, unpredictable, full of twists and turns, and most importantly, filled with opportunities for personal growth and discovery. This change can be daunting. After all, climbing a ladder is straightforward. One step follows another in logical succession. But navigating a squiggly career path demands versatility and a proactive mindset. This is where the concept of self-coaching becomes invaluable. Self-coaching is the art of guiding yourself through introspective questions that boost self-awareness and inspire action toward growth. But how does one actually become a self-coach? Start with your mindset. Think along the lines of the research of Carol Dweck, who highlighted the power of a growth mindset over a fixed one. It's a matter of shifting your perspective from, I can't do this, to, I can't do this yet. This small linguistic twist can unlock a world of potential, setting you up to explore vast new horizons. To gauge your current capabilities and find your true north, you must first grasp the essence of who you are. Do you identify more as a doer or a thinker? Challenge yourself to experience the other side. Observe your work habits, the nature of your thoughts, and how you handle complex situations. Awareness is the first step towards self-improvement. But this journey inward is not enough. We must also consider how others perceive us. Strive to understand your external impact as well as your internal landscape. As you explore the 6 domains of self-coaching, resilience, time, self-belief, relationships, progression, and purpose, remember that your inner critic might surface. That voice can be a formidable adversary, casting doubt on your capabilities. However, if you can mentor a friend through their uncertainty with encouragement and compassion, you can surely offer yourself the same support. Let's plunge into this exploration, turning every sharp curve and steep incline into a thrilling chance for advancement. Your professional journey is no longer constrained by the narrow rungs of a ladder. It is a vast landscape ready for you to chart your own unique course. With self-coaching, you'll not only reach your destination, but also savor the remarkable journey along the way. Part 2. Mastering the art of resilience and cultivating a rock-solid self-belief. When you hear the words resilience and self-belief, do they seem like skills you can acquire, or do they feel like innate qualities that some are just born with? If you're leaning toward the latter, it's time for a revelation. You have the power to develop both. And guess what? The toolkit for this personal transformation is already in your possession. There's no need to tirelessly pursue an elusive sense of perpetual cheer. In fact, the real trick lies in recognizing and amplifying the positivity that's present in your life every day. The language you choose in your inner dialogue plays a crucial role in shaping your actions and emotions. Words can either constrain you with limits or liberate you with possibilities. Psychologist Martin Seligman identified three perilous P's that mark the language of pessimism: personal, pervasive, and permanent. These are words that place blame squarely on your shoulders, suggest that negative experiences taint all aspects of life, and insinuate that the current state of affairs will never change. These thinking traps are what prevent you from seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but you are capable of breaking free. To challenge these unhelpful thought patterns, look for real-life stories of people who have bounced back from challenging situations. Seek advice from them, but don't forget to also search within. You have your own reservoir of personal victories to draw inspiration from. Next on the agenda is the R strategy: recognize, record, and reflect. Take a moment to acknowledge even your smallest victories and jot them down. This act of recording and reflecting can unearth valuable lessons that can propel you forward. This thoughtful reflection isn't merely an academic exercise. Transform it into actionable steps by envisioning the future you hope to cultivate. Identify obstacles, then creatively conceive ways to surmount them, transforming barriers into stepping stones towards your goals. Pay special attention to the tone and content of your self-talk. Do you see yourself through a lens of restrictions or through one of boundless possibilities? For moments when the self-doubt creeps in, employ the fly-on-the-wall technique, as recommended by the authors of You Coach You. This method is about gaining an outside perspective, detaching from the emotional turmoil, and observing the reality beyond your internal narrative. This shift can reveal insights and positive reactions you might have missed while caught up in your own head. Fostering self-belief is not an inherent trait. It's an acquired skill that comes with practice and, occasionally, hard work. A critical aspect of this journey is the recognition that resting isn't merely a luxury, it's an invaluable part of the process. Engaging in restful activities that spark joy plays a significant role in refilling your resilience reserves. Even simple pleasures, such as savoring a new ice cream flavor, can contribute to the vibrancy of your day. Remember, while you're nurturing resilience and self-belief, make sure to recharge with rest. With the finite amount of time at your disposal, finding balance is essential to making the most of your life's journey. Part 3. Time as a friend, transforming your relationship with the clock. Have you been trapped in the cycle of busyness that seems to validate our existence in today's non-stop world? If so, you're certainly not alone. But as you embark on your journey of self-coaching, recalibrating your relationship with time is crucial. With a few strategic exercises, you can turn time from a relentless taskmaster into a supportive ally. Begin by personifying time. Yes, imagine time were a person in your life. How would you describe them? Maybe they're perpetually rushing, disheveled, always a step behind. Now take a moment to envision how you'd ideally like this person to be. Jotting down the reality versus the aspiration can be eye-opening and guide you on how to bridge the gap. Let's delve into the concept of flow, a state of deep immersion in an activity that makes you lose track of time. If your daily work leaves you feeling like you're just going through the motions, it's time to chase the flow. Identify tasks that are both meaningful and challenging, the prime ingredients for getting into the flow state. Managing your monkeys, a term for the tasks that clamor for your attention, is also key. Learn to communicate effectively with those who delegate tasks to you, such as your boss. Negotiate your workload and reprioritize to maintain a manageable rhythm. Effective time management is not about just ticking off boxes on a to-do list. Experiment with different techniques, like the monk tactic with its single-minded concentration, or the Pomodoro method, embracing short bursts of focused work followed by brief interludes of rest. Alternatively, create a to-think list that elevates contemplation of your grand visions above the minutiae that can congest your day. Explore the rhythm of your natural energy cycles. Determine your golden hour, the time when you're most vibrant and engaged. Tailoring your most demanding tasks to this window can unleash unparalleled productivity. Try organizing your time with batching or chunking methods, dedicating blocks to specific activities or themes, thereby reducing context switching and fostering deep focus. For those tasks that recur, invest time in creating templates or systems that streamline repetitive asks. Efficiency is about being proactive with the resources and structures you already have in place. But self-coaching doesn't have to be a solitary endeavor. If you find strength in companionship, seek a productivity partner to journey alongside you. This person will help hold you accountable and cheer you on towards your milestones. If you're struggling to find someone, there are even apps designed to match you with an accountability buddy. By reframing your mindset and implementing these strategies, you'll reshape time from the foe that ticks away into the friend that enriches your day. This metamorphosis will not only foster a healthier work-life balance, but will also make each second count toward the life you're aspiring to create. Part 4. Cultivating Connections, the cornerstone of your self-coaching journey. Relationships, whether personal or professional, form the backbone of our lives, influencing and shaping our growth like no other factor. Within the scope of self-coaching, understanding and nurturing these connections become paramount. It's about diving deep into the web of our interactions and ensuring they serve both our development and the greater good. Roger Dunbar's theory grounds us in the reality of our social capacity, suggesting that there are limits to the number of relationships one can effectively manage, visualized through his concept of concentric circles. Your inner circle likely includes those 5 crucial bonds that may largely encompass family and closest friends. As you venture outwards, the layers encompass more individuals, expanding to acquaintances that number into the hundreds. Relating this to our professional lives, these circles translate to confidants, counsel, and connections. This mapping isn't just a social exercise, it's a strategic one, an investment into your growth and evolution. Think about the people who play pivotal roles in your work life. Who are the ones you brainstorm with? Who critique your ideas or support you emotionally with understanding nods? As you catalog these individuals, it's essential to embrace diversity within your network. A healthy professional ecosystem includes champions and challengers, allies from your field, and mentors with completely different perspectives. This variety ensures a fertile ground for innovation and improvement. Once this network is in place, the key is maintenance. To stay connected and relevant, consider the power of small but impactful gestures, such as the 5-minute favor. This might be as simple as endorsing a skill for someone on LinkedIn or sharing a useful resource. And remember, outreach can also be scaled up. From newsletters to collaborative projects, you can provide value to many with a singular effort. Nevertheless, relationships aren't without their trials. Conflicts are an inevitable part of any interaction. Embrace these moments as opportunities for courageous dialogue, chances to step into the shoes of others and understand their perspectives. This empathy can be deepened by taking on some of their responsibilities, perhaps temporarily, to gain a clearer grasp of their challenges. Your approach to conflict can align with your personality. Whether you're someone who addresses disagreements head-on or prefers to delay such discussions, recognize that there is strength in both tendencies. Deploy various strategies to harvest these strengths. Grant time for individual expression in meetings. Employ a neutral mediator, or create platforms for written exchanges that allow contemplation and composure. Self-coaching in the realm of relationships means being intentional about the ties you form and foster. It's about choosing to broaden your horizons and deepen your empathy through the vast tapestry of your interactions. By doing so, you enable both your personal development and the collective progress of those around you. Embrace the diverse and dynamic nature of your relationships and watch as they transform into the catalyst for your self-coaching success. Part 5. Forge your path with purpose and redefine your idea of progression. In the tapestry of your career, 2 threads are particularly crucial: progression and purpose. They are not simply about climbing an old-fashioned ladder to executive suites. They're about discovering and defining success on your own terms. Gone are the days where career advancement was synonymous with grueling hours and stepping up the corporate hierarchy. Today, progression embraces a myriad of forms. It's as individualized as the person pursuing it. Take, for example, the innovative approaches to career growth demonstrated by Helen Tupper and Sarah Ellis, authors of You Coach You. Sarah Ellis made an unconventional yet impactful move by starting a charitable group, while Helen Tupper supplemented her career growth with additional learning and shared the wealth of her knowledge with her team. These sorts of lateral movements defy traditional career trajectories, but can be incredibly effective in navigating the sinuous roads of your personal career journey. To complement such creative progression strategies, we must reflect on purpose. It's common to feel a twinge of concern that your daily grind lacks significance or direction. But remember, purpose isn't a fixed destination. It's an evolving journey that continually stretches toward new horizons. To hone in on your purpose, ask introspective questions. Who stirs your inspiration? What ignites your passion? Through what avenues do you wish to make a difference in the world? Consider the moments that stand out as meaningful in your workday. Reflect on the reasons they resonate with you and explore ways to foster similar experiences. Pull the insights from your musings and examine where they intersect with the impact you create. Does your personal sense of purpose align with your organization's mission? This alignment can act as a compass, guiding your efforts and ensuring they contribute to a larger narrative you believe in. Yet, perhaps the most transformative question to consider is the extent to which you bring your authentic self to your professional domain. Are you presenting a version of yourself that's eager to learn, grow, and engage wholly with the challenges at hand? Engaging with the concepts of this summary, adopt the mindset and develop the skill set that champions self-coaching to attain a success that harmonizes with your unique aspirations, values, and workplace culture. It's about constructing a fulfilling narrative for your career, one where purpose steers your progression, and every step forward feels like a verse in your professional ballad. Final summary. The path to growth and accomplishment doesn't always require a high-priced coach or consultant at your side. Self-coaching is an attainable and effective strategy for anyone seeking to navigate their career and personal development. Through intentional practices within specific, actionable domains, you unlock the power to steer your progress with purpose and discernment. Maintaining an adaptive view of what success and advancement entail opens up new avenues for meaningful professional and personal experiences. Success isn't just about scaling a predetermined ladder. It's about carving out a path that resonates with you. Here's a practical tip to try. Embrace the concept of switch-off Sundays. In our modern world, where devices tether us to a never-ending cycle of work, taking time to disconnect can seem like a radical act. But it's a crucial one. Giving yourself the permission to turn off your phone for an entire Sunday, or even just for a few hours, can seem daunting at first. Yet this simple act can recharge your batteries and lead to heightened clarity and rejuvenation. Picture it, a Sunday spent focusing on the people in front of you, on hobbies, on rest, not on the pings and buzzes of a relentless work cycle. Come Monday morning, you'll likely find yourself reinvigorated and ready to tackle the week with newfound vigor. In conclusion, embracing self-coaching is about harnessing your inner potential to navigate the complexities of life's journey. It's a method that fosters exploration, reflection, and action in service of a career and a life that you design, one deliberate step at a time. With the strategies we've explored, you hold the key to empowering yourself toward triumphs that are deeply personal and profoundly rewarding. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.